it's the starting grid. Looking at the famous track, it's going through a lot of changes again. The track's it's old, it's been beat up, it's been flooded. So what they're doing with a lot of it is they're taking broken up asphalt out and they're putting the concrete in, so you kind of run where the concrete is because that's where the grip is. The chicane and down on, well, I don't know what we want to call that, if we want to call it turn 2, down there they've completely changed that. And you get up the sharp right-handers, different again this year. They keep getting it smoother, better, more grip, more concrete. Everything's working better. Nagel's there getting Jerry fired up. They just went out ahead of Jerry. A couple carts out there getting everything, all the kinks worked out. Maybe kinks out of the old bodies worked out. Now I'm here with Jonathan Coulter, and I just met Jonathan, even though he's been here a few years doing this. I just actually officially met him, and this is one of Jeff's volunteers. So maybe you want to allude a little bit on why you're here volunteering your help.
I've been racing here 5-6 years now, and my first year racing was with Gus. He'd be mowing the grass, and he would stop mowing the grass and show me the lines and ask me how it was running. And you know, Gus was a stand-up guy, and this is my way of saying thanks to Jeff, to Terry, to Gus, is just helping them out, learning different things.
Right.
The vintage kart racing it's a dying breed, but I wish it could come back. I quit racing road course, started racing oval 3 years ago, and I still come do the vintage races. I'm always over here helping Jeff whenever I can. It's an experience.
Well, and when you come to the vintage thing, and I think you've probably figured this out, there's just such a wealth of knowledge.
It is.
I mean, these guys, I mean, maybe they don't know a lot of the four-stroke stuff or whatever, but I tell you what, the amount of stuff they know on clutches and motors and carts that don't have any adjustments to them, and yet these guys pilot these carts at paces you can't believe. It's just amazing.
I wish I had the strength some of these guys have, but you know, some of the stuff like on our new adjustable carts kind of goes hand in hand with the non-adjustable, because you know, you got the clutches, we run the same, some of them are the same clutches. I met a guy here who's going to start working my clutch for me, so I can go to bigger races. It's just the group of people here that you meet is phenomenal, because you're expanding your knowledge of people. I see a lot of regulars come back here from years. Yep. There's a gentleman over here that's been here ever since the track was built, doing the vintage karts. Well, back then they weren't the vintage, but he's been racing here ever since. And just the knowledge and the stories and the history, and I love hearing it, because my son's coming into racing go-karts, and I want him to be able to continue on the tradition.
Right, absolutely. Thank you.
No problem.